Well, good morning, everyone. Something kind of big happened in the night. It was somewhere around 11 or 12 o'clock at night last night, and it started downpouring, thundering, lightning, all the way around us. It was like broad daylight. There was so much lightning. It just rained all night, and when I woke up in the morning, or got up, I didn't really sleep. Got up in the morning, there was over 3.5 inches of rain that we got in a span of maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, and it kept pouring. And so I got up and went out to look outside, and our house, we're up on a hill, so we're pretty well protected as far as flooding coming at us. But I got in the truck and headed down the road, tried to, and when I got to where there's a fork in the road, there's a ravine right across where, fortunately I had four-wheel drive. It was about that wide and I don't know, that deep. I got over that so I could get down to the foot of the hill. Most of the rest of the road was good. It was washed out on the sides, but there was at least a vehicle's width all the way down through so I could get down. Then we started hearing reports of flooding, and I thought, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we just had a flood. And the Lindenville Diner, it's just it's been around forever, since diners were around probably. They're not going to open again from the previous flood. They had just too much damage done. So they're going to get it cleaned up, sell it, and maybe, hopefully it'll still be around. It was just a great place to eat. Then across the road was Bagel Depot. They got flooded out. This was a previous flood, not this one. And they had completely gutted everything, and the auto parts store right next door to them was completely gutted. And they were putting it all back together. And I thought, oh man, so I went down and looked, and it didn't flood there that much. It was the weirdest flooding, rain. It was concentrated actually maybe a little further south, near St. Johnsbury, which is about 8 or 10 miles south of us. The weatherman explained it that there was a storm that came up from the Atlantic Ocean, and a storm that was coming this way, and it was, I don't know if you ever saw that movie Perfect Storm. Apparently it was like that right in St. Johnsbury. We got 3.5 inches. They got over 8 inches. It's amazing, just 8 miles away, the difference that occurred. So I went down there and videoed with the drone, got some footage, and I also, the first part of the footage is Red Village Road, which is at the foot of my hill. It goes out through to a little Red Village, it's called. And then it would split and go up Severance Hill Road, which is just kind of a back way to go. Anyway, so here's the footage of the flood of Red Village Road. And I'll narrate it a little bit so that you can see and understand how close to home that hit. So here we go. Oh, mosquitoes are down here. So this is how I edit videos when I have to add voice. I come down here where it's nice and quiet. Except there's a mosquito buzzing me. Anyway, let's get back onto the flood. So that's the Passumpsic River, still swollen way up, currently not overflowing its banks at this point. That's Red Village Road. You can see the bank was eaten away to the river right there. There's a car out in the field that came from Barry Tire, I believe, way upstream. Over on the right, into the tree line, is actually the brook that runs down through there. The Clark's fields all got flooded. I don't know. I'm sure they'll be able to figure that out and reclaim it. Should be good soil, I guess. That's the Clark farm on the left there. A lot of sightseers walking all the way out there to see it. That building right there on the left is Barry Tire. That's where I get all my mechanic work done. He's a cousin, good guy. So you can see the ranch-style house is got shoved out onto the road, as well as there was a tiny house upstream that got pushed down, and another house. 3 of them on that side got pushed down. You can see the road is torn right out. It's gone. That roof that you can see, I did a ton of work at that house, a lot of work. This is coming back now. See, I just barely could see a dump truck with a excavator on the back coming out to do more work. Pretty crazy. Less than 2 or 3 weeks earlier was the previous flood, and I don't believe this flooded as badly, and yet in town there was virtually nothing up on the roads as far as destruction. This is down in St. Johnsbury, near Concord Avenue and the main road. Usually that river is pretty clear. You can see the bottom, and not today. Go downstream in a minute there, and you'll see the road on your left got washed out. So they were in the process of filling that in and at least making it passable. Right there on the left, you can see it's all washed out. I'll turn around and come back, and you can see it better. That little fishing dock made it through the storm. That's where Moose River meets Passumpsic River, and they join up and they head downstream. The ball field was okay, didn't get flooded. It looks like it didn't actually flood up out of the banks. Here's another straight-on shot of the damage done to the road. You can see they're pushing dirt in, gravel, and filling that in so that they can get cars to pass through there. Tore the culvert out and everything. It washed out that road to your right up through there. This is my road. Right there. So that's all I took for footage. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. It's going to be a long process getting that everything back in shape. Got it. And sorry, Kaya. So anyway, that was just a quick little video. Hope you enjoyed it. As such, I'll be back to work on. I was going to work on the Murphy bed, but this came up, so I didn't do anything in build as far as working on the tiny house today. I will tomorrow. I'll be back at it, and we'll get that Murphy bed built. It should be quite the thing. I've been reading up on it, making sure I do it so that it works really well. And there you have it. See you later. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you folks hanging in there with me. See you later. Okay, Kaya, let's go. Ready?